discuss the various ways of how to kill the ranger in Conversation Castle.
Legend of the Valley.
Right, so I'm gonna start with Coco, because I know you gotta get going. You DM'd me. How did you feel about session? Questions, comments, concerns?
I know Duskin wasn't much help at all, because Duskin being Duskin.
No,
You
you're
don't have
the
to be.
one that wanders off. I love it.
Eventually I'll step on a landmine or something, just in the distance hear an explosion.
It's
Oh, no,
okay.
how could this happen?
You got magic users, healers. We'll bring your ass back whether you like it or not.
Yeah, like, I unironically like what Duskin does because they just wander, and I have no idea what they're gonna stumble into. There's a lot of times where I don't write this portion of the map, so I just gotta make shit up on the spot. It's the best part of this job. I unironically love it.
Hey, so long as you're loving it.
Oh yeah. He is not the smartest. He's not interested in the intellectual stuff.
And he doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be.
Nope. He's looking for a fight. He's gotta prove himself.
Get
If he dies in the process, he dies in the process. He still has that skull on him. Just dragging it behind him.
What skull?
Wasn't that what is it, a Minotaur? That he killed?
Oh, right, you picked one up.
Yeah. Actually, I think he left it on the ship. Once he got back. I think yeah, he would.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he left it on the ship.
Right, well, thanks for playing.
Thank you for the game. I'm sorry, my work schedule's been weird.
I know, it's don't worry about it.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Have a good night.
Eric! You wild and crazy bastard! How did you feel about session? Questions, comments, concerns?
For the most part, I liked it. I don't think I had much of an issue.
I can't help but notice that all of you, except for B, immediately turned off Foundry.
I mean, usually it's because I forget. I've had Foundry on for like a entire day before because I completely forgot to turn it off. I noticed everyone else left. That was the only reason I exited out of Factory. I figured I'd probably forget. Yeah, I enjoyed the session for the most part. I felt like I was actually contributing. I felt like I was actually doing stuff.
Because you're the smart one.
I don't know if I would say that because some of the things I said were not particularly wise. They were kind of
Well,
confusing.
the thing is, Amelia is smart. You have the bonuses to intelligence and stuff. I have wisdom. My intelligence is +1. I don't know shit, dude.
Yeah, same.
Like
So
in
I
terms
can't really
of
do
making a
those.
check, like the things he does know about, he's gonna know specifically those things, but not like other things.
Okay. But yeah, I enjoyed the session for the most part. I don't think I had anything really negative to say actually at all. It was just fine.
Other than you had an oopsie.
Other than the oopsie in the dusty room.
And yeah,
the rolls were not kind today.
Yeah,
Mine were garbage.
I had a lot of good rules, but I also had a lot of bad rules.
Our new
Mine
character
were
rolled
bad.
a nat 20 and still got less than 20.
Get wrecked. It really do be like that sometimes.
It do. It's crazy. Well then.
Crazy.
Oh, I think I'm gonna get going now then. Have a good one, guys.
Have a
Bye.
good one.
B,
Yeah,
welcome back to the table.
yeah, I'm happy. I like it.
Yeah,
I missed you, you stupid bitch.
We are ecstatic that you're here.
I want to play more D&D.
I was very excited once, like, it was like you were able to confirm, like, yeah, I'm joining you guys. It was like, yes, finally, join us.
B was actually the first person I asked. I was gonna go to Octi, but B immediately said yes. So
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna have to
yeah.
kill Octi if no.
yeah, no, like I knew you were chomping at the bits to play.
Yeah, Octi, not so much.
Yeah.
Good.
Octi probably would have said no, but I don't know.
Just because he has a lot of other stuff he usually has going on.
I was
and
going to
everything. It's
extend the
hard for him to
invitation
make
to
the
quite a
time
few
commitment.
people, but the first person I asked, B, immediately said yes. So, how'd you feel
I
about
mean,
your first session
B
back?
is a given.
I like it. I want to do more D&D. That's basically my entire motivation.
You're evil.
It's a... Ketia's POV, it is a fucking mouse.
Unfortunately, I'm a druid.
Yeah.
It's a cat.
Unfortunately for you, I can talk to it, and I'm very upset.
I'm gonna throw it at the first trap we see.
I'm going to get down, Mr.
If
President.
it escapes, it
so
escapes.
fast.
I was waiting for one of you guys to go after the guy with his adventuring party. Because I unironically want Chuck to be part of the party. He's just a brick that you throw.
I just,
yeah,
he
Chuck.
just looked like a...
Why would
know.
Why would I steal a man's like his what is it? His muscle of his party. I'm not a fucking monster, dude.
This
I'm
is
not
Chuck.
taking him.
This is Chuck, named so for his mastery of the ancient art of nunchucko. He's the muscle.
I considered having...
No,
Ketia
his
be
name is Chuck because you chuck
downgraded.
him.
I was considering downgrading her to chaotic neutral, because just...
What is
This
Katya
guy.
again?
Chaotic good, but considering her situation, probably chaotic neutral, honestly.
Well, yeah, you can have a baseline of what kind of you're aiming for, but you know, this is with 5e. It's not meant to be like they
Yeah.
got rid of that system. You
I'll
know,
just say
it's not
neutral,
meant to
honestly.
be like we can have a means of saying what we are, but like
Because
you know,
she's, whatchamacallit, kind of a war vet, so...
Yeah,
chaotic
but
neutral at this
like,
point.
I don't truly believe in the alignment system. I believe in like redemption arcs. So like,
well, the
60
thing is, alignment systems you can change in your alignment, but it
Yeah.
can be good for people to have. Like some people need an alignment just so they can stick to their character that they've
Yeah.
created. Some people will just kind of. There's some players that will get into a sense of I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want,
Yeah,
and like I'm
and-
just gonna randomly do this thing, which your character wouldn't fucking do, and never showed any inkling of wanting to do that. But now you're suddenly doing it. Like it helps keep people kind of in line with what they've decided, which is nice. But if you're a person who can already stick to that, you don't got to give a shit
yeah, but
about
like,
that, you know.
also further down the line, like if you suddenly are like, I don't give a damn anymore, that's like totally fine.
Well, yeah, like it's about having your character progress, digress, or stay the same reasonably. You
Yeah.
know, not doing some wild shit out of nowhere or doing the opposite of what they normally would do for no fucking reason. Like, you can't just turn on a dime like that without, you know, extenuating circumstances, you know, like getting controlled or something. So it's useful to have to keep someone on that path, but then also if they are aware, oh, I'm gonna change my alignment, they can slowly make those changes reasonably. You know, shit like that. Like, what is it? Virgil was almost true neutral, but is neutral good, based on his moral compass. But he was almost true neutral. Our actual true neutral, though, that was Matthew Jacobs. Our
also,
beautiful
I-
neutral.
Yeah, that was the closest thing to true neutral.
He
It's
is
like,
our true neutral.
I have no strong opinions one way or the other.
amazing.
He was.
Yeah.
He's over there actually.
There you do.
Yeah, I kept their token in the Session Zero Tavern,
Might as well.
because
I
why
want
not?
to stay there.
Yeah, why not? I think the only other thing I'd say, we had a very, whatchamacallit, hi. Kind of just dragging it out because we were sort of waiting for you, Shane. Kind of meeting for.
I
That's
really
weird.
didn't want. I really didn't want you guys to drag it out. It couldn't be helped.
Yeah.
Basically my hands were tied, and when I was finally coming
I tied
home,
them.
I got and I
With
got
rope.
really unlucky. Rude. And I got really unlucky because on my drive home, I had to take a big detour because a large section of road was blocked off. I think a very big accident happened.
Okay.
I
So I
missed
had
a
quite the
job
detour.
interview from that once.
Yeah, it
Just an
happens.
entire tractor trailer blocking all the lanes on the highway.
Yeah, based on what I could see, it looked like I think it was it might have been just a 2-vehicle collision, but it seemed like a bad one with how much road they were blocking off.
Dang.
I have to double check.
Well, we'll try again next week.
Yeah.
Next week, would it be the week
Okay, it just means you have
Um,
more opportunities
we're-
later to get more about Katia out of her.
We're
because she
on
just
an
sort of
odd
didn't
week
say
right
much.
now.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering because if it is like we're gonna go 2 weeks in a row and it's next week, that's fine. For
Well,
me.
we
I'm
almost
wondering.
went last week, but we didn't, and that was our regular week. This is an off week, and I
Yeah.
don't want to confuse Steve.
Oh yeah, I
'cause,
get you. So we can
like,
do next week then.
when
Like
they
I
come-
said, it doesn't matter to me. I just gotta know so I can write it down so
Yeah.
I don't put anything else in that time.
I'll make a note for everyone else tomorrow when everyone's awake. But
Yeah.
I don't want to mess up his schedule too much because I know
Oh yeah, of course.
he still has that combat practice thing.
Right, so
Yeah.
it's based around Steve's combat practice then.
It's based around a number of things, mostly Steve, that we don't need to get into. Like, again,
Okay.
the whole incident with the banana costume that they're going through
Yeah, no, I
right
just
now.
meant the
Like,
bi-weekly situation.
all they
Yeah.
have to do is wear the banana costume and it'll all be over, but he doesn't want to.
Well, no,
That
he
sounds
only
interesting.
wears wizard outfits and armor.
He
He's not
has to
wearing
be the
bananas.
banana wizard and
Oh
use his banana mana to save the world.
no!
I've always wanted to say that out loud.
You're the things D&D let you do.
The banana mana.
The banana man.
Hi, Shane.
That's me.
How you doing?
I am okay. Very tired. I have been awake for around 36 hours.
So you're saying you're not free after this?
Depends on how long, because I also still have insomnia.
It's fine. It can wait.
Well, it depends. If you just want to talk for a little bit, I can do that.
Actually, I was gonna go on a nostalgia trip, but it can wait. How'd you feel?
Okay.
How you doing?
I was content, although I was very confused coming in, so it was a little awkward. Me trying to get into the flow of D&D with like just no kind of slowly getting into it. It was just like thrown into it, so I was a bit confused, just kind of throwing shit around, but worked out in its own way. I definitely look forward to more of Katia and more interactions and whatnot.
Just waking
How
up.
our party's gonna get along, especially when we get everybody together. Be
Just-
very nice.
Just waking up is like, oh, we've adopted a cat.
Just
Yeah,
like,
right
oh,
now it literally just is funny, job, okay, sure, whatever, we can do that.
I already know some nonsense that I'll get up to in the future. So good fun times. Is be very good.
Don't you hate it when you sleep in and suddenly the rest of your adventuring party adopts a cat?
I don't mind. That's part of
Sudden cat.
adventuring.
It's crazy.
I'm still
She's
so
only 3
sad
feet
though.
tall.
Yeah.
3 foot
I'm still
tall cat.
I'm still
love
so
it.
sad that we lost our father Jacobs though.
Where is he?
Well, I for one think we had too many humanoids in the party. We need more non-human, so we brought the tabaxi.
What do you mean the tabaxi is a humanoid?
It's
It's just a cat humanoid.
closer
Yeah.
to
Humanoid is
anthro.
humanoid.
Closer to anthro. We need more anthro.
Anthro is humanoid.
Bite me.
It is humanoid, you stupid fuck.
Bite
Okay,
me.
the
Look
answer
in the
Hunter was looking
description.
for is
It
furry.
literally classifies it as humanoid.
Look, I need more non-human.
Whatever. I'm a half drow. I was a fucking shark before.
That's close enough. The shark was
The
great.
answer
though.
Hunter was looking for is furry.
Look,
You
I'm
just
not
want
a
more mermaids for your mermaid porn.
Look, I'm not a furry. However, if we had more in the party, that would be awesome.
Looks back to the last campaign where the
What's funny-
entire thing results in what is it? The
You
marriage
see, I'm
between-
getting sassed for actually picking like a regular race for once, when I used to always get shit for picking different races, such as, you know, being like, you know, Dante like I was, and other ones. Like, I was always judged for my choices. How dare you judge me for finally picking a half-drow normal choice? Not even normal, though. Half-drow is actually not a very common pick.
Look,
People always go
like,
full drow.
Look.
Or a different kind of half-elf.
look, like, all I'm saying is, like, you're half drow, great choice. Love it. However, if your next backup character is not a goddamn Kenku
No,
or a
never.
harpy
Kenku sounds like hell to play, honestly.
or a tiefling,
No. Oh, come on. Tieflings are so overdone.
Yeah, tieflings are normie at this point.
Yeah, tieflings are the most normie choice you can possibly pick. Everyone's a tiefling because the whole tieflings are hot. Blah, 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 blah. I know what my next character will be.
is it a dragonkin?
No.
Oh.
Is it a bear?
Just a bear.
Just
The whole
a bear.
the story of the guy who was just a bear convincing everyone he could speak common.
Yeah, it's fine. Mr. Barry.
Is it a goblin?
No.
I almost went with Goblin, actually.
Is it a kobold?
No.
Katia would have been a... She would have been a...
Is it a
goblin
fucking
if I had
furbolg?
chosen it.
No, it's actually what is it? It's what one of Virgil's exes was.
Is it a centaur?
No.
Oh.
My brain is blanking on their official name though.
Dwarf? Hobgoblin? Dryad?
It's the quote unquote fallen followers of Lolth, the one that becomes half spider. The spider centaur. Those
Drider?
ones. Yes, I'm gonna be a Drider.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, one of Virgil's exes is a Drider when he lived in the Underdark. They're still friends.
Huh.
He loves him.
That's sick as fuck, dude.
He's mentioned him before.
I
Only once
I
though,
know.
during the party. He mentioned the Drider he dated.
I know.
His best friend. But I'd love to be a Drider. Like in a party. That'd be great.
I wonder how I would work that.
I guess just take the centaur rule. No, wait, no. No, I guess yeah, take the centaur
It would be
rules.
different. I'm sure that there is something that's already been written for like a player character Drider. You would just need to look it up.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you know,
no.
Fair enough.
what people create.
Yeah, no doubt. But
I'd love to be Spider-Man.
Be Spider-Man. Be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
I suppose I'm just wondering about, like, you know, the design aspect, because we don't really do the half human, half animal type thing. Like, we do half the animal, and then, like, it's humanoid, but the rest is anthro.
Yeah, you want this anthro shit? No, throwing it out the window.
Straight up
Well,
half spider.
I'm a fucking spider centaur. With too many eyes and legs.
I don't know how it would work.
You can make it work.
We
Just
could,
do some googling
we could.
and how
it
people
would
make it
just-
work.
It would just be weird.
It depends, because I can also, you know me, I adapt to however would be a preferred playstyle. So if it was like, I can purposefully handicap myself, purposely put handicaps and shit like that to make sure I function as normal among everybody else.
Yeah.
Like I'm not better and not significantly worse.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
don't
being
have to
on
go
par.
that far. We probably don't even have to do it unless Virgil dies.
Well, so if you want, quote unquote,
His ex-boyfriend swoops in. No.
but yeah, if you want technically antler spider, that's in D&D. Behold,
Oh yeah, I know that there's an option for that.
I mean for hunter, behold.
No. Gonna
Pretty
say no.
It just straight up qualifies as a crime for everyone, I think.
Oh man, wait, Hunter, I was just thinking, you know the spider in Pal World?
Yes.
That would be awesome. It's just like I could be a Drider and I have a child and it's just her. Just this adorable little fucking spider. Like, look at it. They're so cute.
Maybe it's like a little familiar. I don't know.
Maybe. But yeah, nothing else for me. I'm content.
How are you?
Never.
See, that's what I thought.
I lied.
That's what I thought. Well, if there's nothing else, I guess we'll go ahead and bring this episode of Conversation Castle to an end.
Ah.
I hope you folks had fun. And don't forget to eat your fruit. Brush your teeth if you want to not go to fucking jail, kids.
Oh no!